You got to strike while the iron is hot. So like you can't be in limbo about what you want to do. So. Hi YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am stuffing paycheck number 1 of January, and I have my paycheck envelopes breakdown here, and I do have this electronic format linked in the description box if you'd like to pick up a copy for yourself. And today we will be putting a total of $185 in cash envelopes, $1,150 into sinking funds for a total of $1,335. And for the cash, I do have my little bank envelope. I have $835 here. So I'll go ahead and pull this money out and count this up really quick. All right, so we have 1, 2, 300. I'm gonna drop that in there. And then 354, 455. Then 20, 40, 60, 80, that's 600. And 20, 40, 60, 80, 680, 690, 700. And then pick up this 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 800. Then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 8, 35. All right, so we'll get started with the wallet with my cash envelopes, and I'll go ahead and pop on the screen while I get these dividers out, how we break down our finances every month. All right, so got my dividers here, and I do have these linked in the description box. I have 2 Etsy shops. The one that I got these from, it says that it's unavailable, so I'm not sure if they've come back available or not, but I have 2 shops listed there. So donations, we're gonna go with $30, and you all know this is just extra tip money or donation money if somebody's taking up donations outside of the store or something like that. I have it broken down into 10 2 5s and 10 1s. So 10, 15, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 for a total of $30. Gas, I'm going to put $30 into gas, and I'll kind of make this a little bigger. Gas, 20 and a 10. Okay, so for personal money, we have 75, so 50, 70, and 5. And then fund money, I have 50, and I'm gonna break that down to 20, 40, and a 10 for 50. So I'll put this back into my wallet. And there we are. So I have these on hand. Okay, now moving over to the sinking funds. All right, with sinking funds, we're going to get started with HOA. We are stuffing this again since we've hit the beginning of the year, and we paid the HOA dues for this year. So this is for next year, for 2023. Lawn care, we're going to add an extra 50 to this one. We have 100, 200, 253, 354, 450, 470, 480. Next, in taxes, we are going to add $60 to this one. Okay, give me a 50 and then a 10. So now in taxes, we have 1,000, 100, 150, 200, 250, 300, 350, 370, 380, 390, 400, 410, 420. And then moving on to our gifting envelope, we are going to add $80 here. Give me a 50, a 20, and a 10. All right, so now in gifting, we have 100, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 300, 10, 20, 320. All right, and so next we're not going to put anything into essential savings this time around, but we're going to go over to our 3K in 3 months challenge and transfer over $500 to that one. And our goal is for to reach 3K in 3 months. So I will tilt this up. All right, we're going to enter 500. 50000. All right, so we have our 3K in 3 months account here. So we have our posted balance. We have our depending deposit of $500 here for a total of $1,000 toward our 3K in 3 month goal. Okay. All right, now flipping back to the sinking funds. So that was our 3K in 3 month challenge. This is for our refrigerator purchase. And then once we finish this one, then we're going to do another 3K in 3 month challenge, and this is going this one is going to be for our appliances, our dishwasher, stove, microwave. We want to change them all out, so our next challenge will be that. And then after that one will be 2K in 1 month. I think that's going to be our goal, and that's to get our home painted. And then after that, depending on how much year is left, we'll work on maybe putting some money to the side for a vacation. But we feel like we will have accomplished quite a bit to have gotten the refrigerator and the appliances and the house painted in 2022. So if there's something that we don't reach, we're good if we get those 3 things reached. And if you remember, last year we were working on getting a replacement car, a commuter car, something for my husband. He still has to go into the office to work, and he does have to drive quite a distance. So we were looking for something where he didn't have to just constantly drive like his main vehicle. So we did get a commuter car. It's a nice car. I really like the car. We were just so surprised at how few used cars are out there right now, and I guess it's with the supply chain shortage, how everything is just scarce right now. We weren't finding that many used cars out there on the market that were like in decent shape. I'm just surprised at what people are selling now. They don't even wash the car, let alone fix anything that's wrong with it. It's just, remember back in the day, I remember those days when you went on the used car lot and the used cars were like spit shined. I mean, they were trying to make them look prettier than the new cars, but from what I understand, there's such a shortage of brand new cars, so used cars are what everybody's kind of in the market for, looking for, and they're barely running, and they're charging an arm and a leg, and they have like 300,000 miles on them, and they're charging an arm and a leg. So we looked, and we hadn't been very lucky finding one, and then we finally found one. We were saying, hey, you got to strike while the iron is hot. So like, you can't be in limbo about what you want to do. So when we saw a nice car that wasn't that far, not too far away from us, that came up for sale. It was a new listing, and we just had to jump on it like really quick before anyone else grabbed it. But it is, I do like the car. It's really nice, and it just can take some of the wear and tear off of my husband's main car, because that can be his car that he drives the wheels off of, basically. But nice car. It is a nice car. I really do like it. So moving on. So those are our goals for 2022 as far as savings challenges go. And then we also have our own personal savings challenges that we're going to jump into in just a moment. But next up is Louis Vuitton, and I'm going to add another $100 to this envelope. We have 2 in here now, so this is going to make $300. And we are saving for a couple of items. There's several things that I want. You know, I just saw where they're going to be releasing this new Nano Speedy. It's supposed to be on the 28th is what I've been hearing. On January the 28th, this new Nano Speedy is supposed to come out. And I don't know. I'm not going to have enough, I know, at that point. But that's really cute. So that's something that I may shoot for. But there's some other things in the meantime that I want, as you see. So next, this is my husband Al's 2K savings challenge, and I'm going to get a little savings challenge thing to put on here on his envelope. But I do have the 2K on here, and this is his bi-weekly breakout. So for January, the first pay period is $85. So 50, 70, 80, and 5 is what we're going to put into here for the first paycheck in January. And I'm glad he decided he wanted to do this. I think he saw mine for last year and it's like, oh shoot, you know. He figured he'd jump on the bandwagon there. So we'll mark out the $85 for his. And then moving on to mine, this is an envelope I already had from last year, but I'm going to get savings challenge to put on his, and then probably savings challenge. I probably will do an envelope for this 3K challenge as well, but potentially, but I will get one to go on his. So mine is the 5K. That's what I decided to do. So I'm going to put $215 for the first paycheck in January. So 2, 10, 15. And I decided I'll just keep it in this separate envelope versus in this envelope. Okay, there we are. And then I'll mark off this first amount. And I want to challenge myself this year to get to the end of my challenge before the very last paycheck in December. So I may potentially qualify maybe for some bonus money this year, and if so, I want to take care of all these bonus amounts and then kind of start working my way backwards, and if you know, maybe meet somewhere in the middle. But I would like to finish it early, so that is my goal, to kind of challenge myself to not take the whole year. And I also mentioned it to my husband about kind of pushing himself as well, so it doesn't take him like the whole year. But you know, we'll just see how that goes. And next, I brought back a couple of envelopes that kind of discontinued last year when we kind of consolidated, but I brought these back, and it's the Hustle and the Unbudgeted envelope. And I may not stuff these every single time, but I'm going to go ahead and put a little money in them today. I'm going to put 20 into Hustle, and then I'm going to put another 20 into Unbudgeted. And Hustle is just going to be for anything that I need, like for this channel or even for my other channel, or I'm considering starting another channel, a cleaning channel. Even though I'm not a cleaner, I need to be a cleaner. And I think if I have a channel, it will kind of make me clean. I don't know, y'all. Tell me if I'm like fooling myself. But Hustle is for things needed for the channels. And then Unbudgeted is for just those things that pop up that you didn't anticipate. I saw it on somebody else's channel sometime last year before I started my channel, and I just thought it was just a nice idea to kind of think ahead, because sometimes, you know, you haven't budgeted for something, but you may you know, rather than having to pull from another envelope, you can go to your unbudgeted envelope and pull out the extra that you set aside just in case something pops up. So I really like that idea. So, and I did move my Louis Vuitton and the challenges and everything over to this separate envelope because it's more of our personal stuff, like my Louis Vuitton that comes out of my personal money, the 2K challenge out of my husband's personal money, the 5K out of my personal, and then hustle and unbudgeted out of my personal, basically. So, I moved these and kept the other binder, this binder, for more of what's just pertaining to the household. I'll keep that in there. And the challenges and more fun kind of stuff in this one. And then my wallet. Oh, my light is changing. Okay, here we go. And it's another gloomy day here in Alabama. It's supposed to rain, so I figured I'd go ahead and try to film really quickly before the bottom falls out. All right, y'all, well, that is it for this bi-weekly paycheck envelope stuffing video. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And also, if you're not subscribed, please click the subscribe button and the notification bell to be notified the moment a new video goes live. So thank you all for joining me today, and until next time, take care of yourself and each other. Bye, guys. Okay, we have 100, 200, 253, 354, 50, 20, 30. All right, so we have our 3K and 3-month challenge that we're working toward, and our other challenges for 2022 as a household. Next is going to be to this one is for our refrigerator. Oh my goodness, I need to be cutting, but I'm gonna be cutting later. Okay, so for our household challenges for 2022, we have our 3K in 3 months, and this is for our I can't talk. 3K in 3 months, and this is for our refrigerator purchase.